It's like when you hear the term fluoride, that is a catch-all term under federal law for over 150 chemicals put in water on average. They have authorization to put over 300 in. And all of them are associated with infertility in men and women, with cancer, with bone fractures, with bone cancer. There are thousands of government studies admitting that just sodium fluoride in water doubles men's chances of bone cancer. People don't believe me. I'll do it live on TV right now, simulcasting on radio. Google fluoride bone cancer. And when we come back from break, I'll show you mainstream studies. That's just one thing. They know it's sterilizing you. They know it makes you passive. That's why your sperm count's down. They know irradiating food destroys its food value. They know spraying live viruses on most of the meat you eat is deadly. That's all coming up. I'm going to cover it from mainstream news. Folks, we're so far gone. We're so deep into it. We've been incrementally taught to accept this, and now they've been covertly doing it for decades. Now they're saying, oh, we're going to put lithium and Prozac in your water to make you happy. Oh, we are sterilizing you in the water. Oh, we are irradiating your food. Oh, we are spraying viruses on your beef.
We'll drive in a country boy.
I want to wish everybody a great Christmas Eve and Christmas coming up. I want to thank you for joining us today. I'm going to go to more of your phone calls, and I'm going to get into the latest on health care. The White House is saying you're a Nazi. That's the Washington Times. That you're really a racist if you're against health care. If you call Obama socialist, you're a racist. They're invoking race to divide people. But right now, let's go to Randall in Mississippi. Randall, thanks for holding.
Hello, Alex. This is my first time calling, and I want to say I appreciate your work and your passion. And I want to let the New World Order know that I hate their guts, and I haven't been drinking their fluoridated water for the last 2 decades. I've been living in the country, so I'm not passive, and I'm not dumbed down. And I'm out there. I'm spreading the word, man. And
let me add a point here before you go on. Every week or so, I see articles in Australia, England, Europe, the U.S., or even small towns. We're talking, one I saw last week was a town of less than 10,000 people, where the federal government spent hundreds of thousands of dollars in lobbying and gave them over $500,000 just to put in the system to fluoridate the water. It's not because they care about your teeth, folks. Go ahead.
No. And I want to let you know it comes at a price to spread the word, because there's this thing called gang stalking. If your readers, if your listeners don't know what it is, Google it. And that's what's been happening to me for the last 2.5 years. I've been harassed 24/7, and I don't care. That's the price you got to pay.
Well, Randall, good to hear from you. I appreciate your call. Joe in Pennsylvania. Joe, you're on the air.
That's the price you got to pay.
Turn your radio off, buddy. Okay, we'll come back to Joe in a minute. Eric in Pennsylvania, you're on the air.
Hey, Alex, nice to talk to you. I think that with all the chemtrails and everything, I think they're trying to, accelerate an ice age. What do you think of that?
John P. Holdren, the White House science czar, believed we were going to have an ice age in the 70s. And we are, the evidence shows, tipping towards, we're at the end of a 12,000-year warming cycle. And they know the main ice age, the glacial periods, come every 12,000 years. We've been in an interglacial period. And all of the chemtrail spraying does cool the Earth. And the Earth has been cooling for 9 years. And they know that. So, yes. There's no telling what they're doing. They just admit they've had a long-term global secret weather modification program going on. That's what's wrong with shadow national security government. We don't know what the truth is. These people have unlimited funding. They do whatever they want. They're playing God.
Absolutely. Another thing, you talked about what they do with the food. I work in the restaurant industry, and the fryer oil, they put silicone in it. It's called dimethyl polysilazine. It's silicone, like what they use in breast implants. And when you heat it up to about 300 degrees, it turns into formaldehyde, which is cancer-causing.
Let me stop you for a minute. I've read about the special ingredients in a lot of French fry oil being carcinogens. You're telling me, because the stuff they put in breast implants is poisonous, you're telling me that's in the fryer grease?
Absolutely. And they actually put it Yeah, they actually put it in the cheese. If you just type in Pizza Hut and silicone, there's an article on Rense.com about how Pizza Hut puts it in their cheese, and then they're giving it to the school kids. So that might be. Well,
I've got to read that because that's questionable source, but I will check into that for myself. I appreciate it. That is just amazing information. I mean, I don't doubt it, but I have to look at that for myself. That's. I mean, who knows? In fact, where did it go? I had my Papa John's pepper that I was putting on my cheese pizza, and it says crushed red pepper is treated with radiation. I'm going to cover that after I come back and talk to John in PA, John in Florida, Michael in California, and a few others. Then I'm going to briefly get into the latest on healthcare, and then I'm going to spend a few minutes on how they're poisoning us. Just hit a few of the key points on that front today. We're going to break right now. I want to remind listeners I'm a documentary filmmaker. You can see all my films in super high quality and watch the live TV simulcast of the radio show at prisonplanet.tv. And it's not too late as a Christmas gift to give friends and family prisonplanet.tv memberships. They're 15 cents a day, $5.95 a month, or get a year membership and get 5.5 months free. Give yourself a gift and then give them the passcode as an e-card and give them a gift of truth.